Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Season 9 of the Misfits Racing League. We are taking off here tonight on a new season on the DLC 2022 Cup cars for the first time. We are heading to, as you would expect, Daytona this evening, and we have a jam-packed 16-car field for you guys tonight to put your feet up, grab a beer, and watch 16 of Misfits' best slug it out. So, starting lineup tonight, not in any particular order. We have got RJ Smitty, good old Smitty making a comeback to the Cup Series. Keystone returning, RKM, Dave Ferguson, Turnover King, Rolling Duck, last year's champion. Dilly Goat, Maniac, Ziles, NB, Nick, Maddie, Storm, Silverado, DJ, JPR, and Rogue all making an appearance tonight. So should be good. Pretty stacked field. A lot of familiar names, a couple new names, and there's some good practice going on before the start of the race tonight. And Storm takes the pole. Just got an update from our in-race reporter, Mr. RKM. Good buddy. CEO of the Cup Series. So we should be underway shortly here. Qualifying obviously wrapped up. And we just getting it sorted out. Just going to go over some final rules. And then the timer's going to roll. So not much time to sit around and wait here tonight. Let's take a gander on over to the leaderboard. We'll see if we got any familiar names up there. So, fastest lap Daytona. No, it looks like we've got nothing but custom setups on the daily at Daytona, which is about what you would expect. But nonetheless, it's gonna be good. 2 viewers already. Welcome, welcome. Settle in, grab a beer. I would replicate Keystone's pre-race induction, but you know, not for the kids out there to hear. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the race, everybody.
Pit road thing, just make sure everybody knows.
Here we go. I got my in-race report, so I can give you updates on laps as we go along. So tonight, no stages, 25%, 50 laps around Daytona International Speedway. Cautions on, black flags on. Couple new rules this year. You no longer have to call out your intention to pit. As long as you exit at Daytona anyways, you can exit on the front stretch. And you can merge on the front stretch as well. Every other track, you got to be off the racing surface going into turn 3. And obviously the intent there is to not pile guys up getting onto pit road, and to also keep the strategy a little bit more secretive. So I am a huge fan of that. I think it's going to shake things up. And yeah, it should be a good show. Looking forward to seeing RJ Smitty in action tonight. Many seasons raced with that guy, and he's always dangerous on the plate track, so he would be my dark horse to take the checkered flag this evening, and we are loading in. Let's go. Green flag getting ready to wave on Season 9 of the Misfits Racing League. Look at that. You will see flag-to-flag coverage tonight. Storm, as I mentioned, grabbing the pole, and here we go. Say it with me. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing season 9, boys. Storm Army in the number 3 Chevrolet, taking the checkered flag. Turnover King in the 48, starting second. I know that's RJ Smitty in the 3rd place on the bottom line right there. NB in the 34. JPR in the 77. Keep your eye on him tonight. I really like him. Haven't raced a whole bunch with him, but in the little bit that I did, he's definitely got himself some speed. DJJ, Danica Jr. out there in the 24. Sorry, DJ, that might be your nickname all year on the broadcast chat. Danica Jr. 8 car being piloted by Hypertonic Rage. He is always dangerous. 6 is Keystone. No surprise to see him piloting that Brad Keselowski Ford Mustang there. He loves that thing, and man, it's a good looking car. Mr. RKM out there in the 21. He started the back of the pack. He's already worked himself up to the 4th position on the outside there, so he's making good steam. And him and RJ Smitty, they got a lot of history of drafting together on these tracks, so I'll have to see what they can make happen on the outside. Matty Ice out there in the 43, another CEO of the league, so congrats on 9 seasons, buddy. That's quite the accomplishment. Nick Champ out there in the number 1 Ross Chastain Chevrolet. He is still looking for that elusive first victory in the Misfits Racing League. And the 22 car continues to be piloted by Ziles. We always know him to be out there in that Penske Mustang, so looking forward to another season of him out there. And 2 cars already broken off from the lead pack here. Rogue Misfit in the 44 Chevrolet, and that is Silverado in the 18 Toyota Camry. So those 2 already at the back of the pack. It looks like we might be fighting some lag already out of those 2. Anyways, back up towards the front. Let's see what we got going on. Some good side-by-side action going here. That 8 Hypertonic Rage, I believe that is, on the outside line. Trying to keep that outside pulled up there. It is difficult to do, especially in these cars, and especially with the high draft package that they are running tonight. But we'll see. They're hanging tough right now. Oh, 24 car all over the place at the back there, but everybody keeps it going. Turnover, slip back to the back of this lead pack here. Oh, we got guys all over the place. As we start to simmer down a little bit. Single file now at the front of the pack. Keystone worked his way up to 3rd place already, so he picked his way through the field there. JPR in the 77 running 2nd. As Storm continues to lead that 3 car. He's got every lap so far this race. Hey, outside looking to make another surge here with Nick pulling it up towards the front, but he's up in the wall. Oh, keep it up there. Turn over into him, and everybody carries on, but definitely squandered any momentum they had built on that outside. They're going to have to tuck back in and try again here. Is that in 4th? Sorry guys, it's going to take a little while for me to get these numbers down. So everybody mixed it up over the off season. Okay, Matty Ice, that'd be who that is. No surprise to see him up towards the front. He's always dangerous at Daytona, Talladega, these draft tracks. That's one thing you're definitely going to see this season with this new car. The draft definitely playing a bigger factor than what you would be used to. Not just at Daytona, Talladega, but a lot of the intermediate tracks. The draft is going to be a factor. RKM looking to make another run on the outside here. He's got help on the back from his old buddy RJ Smitty, and 4 cars up to the top side of the racetrack there, and those are 4 good cars that know what they're doing. I see DJ up there with them, and that quickly dissolved, so I will just shut up and let these guys run their race. DJ is going to jump up there, take the lead on the top side, as Storm continues to lead here. And it looks like we're going to simmer back down to single file racing here. It's definitely going to have to be a team effort to make any headway on that outside. You are going to need help behind you. We'll check in on our in-race reporter. I'll see if I can't get you a lap count here. It's really pixelated, so we're just going to shut that down and try again. And that's no better. Now, we carry on. No stages tonight, guys. 50 laps, so I'm sure we still got a ways to go. Times 4 wear, I do believe. So we should be seeing a healthy amount of pit stops here as we continue to thunder around Daytona International Speedway. Storm Army continuing to lead the way. No change in the first 3 cars. With JPR running second, Keystone running third, and Ziles up to 4th now. RKM has picked his way back up to 5th. So that's impressive. He cut through those cars in a hurry when I wasn't looking. Good for him. We're going to have to see, you know. Oh, Keystone taking a look to the outside. He's going to get some help from the 22 behind him and thinks better of it. Tucks back in line, but RKM and DJ going to go to the outside here. See if they can't make something happen. DJ's just going to hang him out to dry, and now they were 3 wide for a second there. DJ's all over the place. In Danica Jr. style. Tuesday night drive so far for Storm Army, pulling these guys around. No issues so far, keeping that thing out front. If you're going to pass them, it is going to have to be on the outside. So we'll see if anybody behind these cars has something to make that happen. It might have to be on pit road. You know, if we stay green, pit stop's definitely going to be a factor. And here we go, as I say it. A couple cars peeling off right now. Oh, DJ missed it. He tried to take it, but he missed the commitment line. Now we got a wreck at the back. We'll have to see if that's going to bring the caution out. Doesn't look like it. We stay green. Yeah, these guys are still at speed, so we continue to carry on here. That was the 8 of Hypertonic Rage that I saw around for sure. DJ missing the commitment line. And Keystone now finds himself at the head of the pack here. So new leader for the first time. The 6 Ford Mustang to the front. Pit stops continuing here. The second group of cars rolling in. RJ Smitty's going to grab the lead away there. He's so good at getting onto pit road. He's one of the best. I have said it for years. You win races getting on pit road. Practice, practice, practice. Because look at the gap that he just took there. If he made it, he'll be way out in front. Almost too far out in front. So Storm Army and JPR, I believe we're in the first group of cars to pit. So let's jump on board and see how this is going to shake out as they cycle around here with cars coming off pit road. they come. They're at speed. And it looks like Silverado might be done for the night there. He's sitting on pit road. And here we go. Storm gonna fly by all these guys on the outside. I don't think he's gonna make it all the way to the front though. He's probably gonna tuck in right behind Turnover King here, as the draft is going to play a factor. There we go. And I believe that will cycle RJ Smitty. No, he got himself a speeding penalty. So RJ kind of out of it for the time being, unless we get ourselves a caution. But as the field continues to dwindle down, the likelihood of that gets smaller and smaller. And we will have to see. It is Keystone keeping it up front with Matty Ice to the outside. RKM behind him, and I believe that is Turnover, pushing the two of them on the top side of the racetrack. However, the bottom continues to surge ahead. Storm finds himself in traffic for the first time tonight. Good side-by-side battle here. But the bottom looks like it will prevail. The numbers are down there. And now we will simmer back down to single file racing. Oh, no, Matty's going to take another shot on the outside here. I love it, man. Don't give up. Keep trying. I love the outside of the racetrack. It is so cool when that actually works and people work together. And if done correctly, I argue it's the fastest way around. So we'll see here, as Keystone must have had a little bit of a lag spike there. And now he's trying to block both lines of traffic here. The outside's going to thunder by him, and Matty Ice is going to take the lead. RKM now running second, Turnover King in third, Keystone back to fourth, Ziles fifth, Storm running sixth, and that is JPR rounding out this lead group of cars here. Ziles kind of gets shuffled out there. He goes to the back of the pack. JPR up to sixth. And Matty continuing to pull them around. See if I can't get a lap count for you this time around. Oh, Matty's up the track. RKM was sure nice to him there, letting him get back down. He could have taken a real good shove at it there if he wanted to. But a lot of respect between these guys. You know, two CEOs of the league. I'm sure they kind of think it's pretty cool leading these guys around there in their 9th season. I cannot read how many laps that is to go, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, RKM's broadcasting too. Let's see if it's any better on his. It is not. Well, that sucks. Whoa, what'd I miss? We are scattered at the front of the pack again. As we will slinky dog back together here. Matty Ice continuing to lead the way. Turnover third. Keystone running to the outside. He's going to take Storm, JPR, and Ziles with him. So we're going to have 4 cars on the top side of the racetrack here, with 3 on the bottom. This should be a fairly good slugfest here. We'll have to see if the outside can keep that momentum up, and he's gonna do it. Keystone back to the point on the top side of the racetrack, and he's gonna keep it up there. I like it. Nope, back to the bottom. And they're 3 wide. They are 3 wide. They are still 3 wide. He managed to sort it out. Ziles kind of hung out to dry there, back of the pack. But these 7 cars continuing to show the way around the place. Keystone got that number 6 RFK Mustang up front. And you know Keystone just loves driving that car. He's happier than a pig in shit to be up there pulling them around here, and that thing looks good. RKM continuing to try to make that outside work. It's not easy. Single file around the bottom side of the racetrack here. Keep trying, guys, to get a good beat on the lap count here, but it's so pixelated I can't even read it. Should be coming up on the second round of pit stops pretty quick here. Matty Ice trying again on the outside of the racetrack. You know RKM's going with him, and Turnover King up there as well, so it is 3-on-3 here. But Ziles looking like he's going to come up there and help the top side. You'll love to see it. The outside making way up there. They snake back and forth. And they're going to do it. Matty Ice is going to pull ahead. RKM pushing him. RKM now up to second. And Matty's going to duck down. Oh, that was messy. Good save, Storm. Way to hang on to it. Let's hope those two guys can hang on to the draft. And now it is 3 up top, 2 on the bottom at front. And RKM said, hey, man, you're going to ditch me? You can just stay down there. And RKM's going to try and take the lead here on the top side of the racetrack. Keystone's going to go up there and go with them. I don't think Keystone liked that move too much out of Matty. Yes, sir. RKM to the point. Second round of pit stops underway there as you see cars coming off of pit road. So we will probably see these guys this time, if not this time, next time by. RJ Smitty coming back on the racetrack here. We'll see if he can grab at least a little bit of a draft off of these guys to try and make some of this time back up that he lost from that speeding penalty. And we're going to see here if everybody jumps off. We go to the onboard view. Yep, here we go. I just feel like you can drive this car so much harder onto pit road than you used to be able to with the old cars. Very, very conservative entrance for a lot of these guys on pit road. So we'll keep it with Keystone here. And we'll see how this shakes out. Those 7 guys really did break themselves off a good chunk of racetrack there. They should be comfortably out front after this round of pit stops. So RKM's away. Everybody's away. Looks like the 24 DJ might have had a penalty, or maybe he just came in late. I am not too sure. Everybody merges back onto the racetrack. And who is that out front? That is RJ Smitty, who is a lap down, but he is towing RKM, and he is trying to pull away. Wait a minute. What is going on here? We might have had some tire strategy played. Damn, this quality is just terrible. No, RKM is your leader. He is in first, so he is kind of using RJ Smitty as a power boat here, and he's just water skiing along behind him. And he's trying to keep himself up in front of this group of cars, and if they can catch the draft of that 8, which is Hypertonic, who we saw have that accident earlier in the race, and I believe that's Rogue Racer up there with him. If he can catch up to them before this pack catches up, they might have a chance of breaking away. But I do not think that is going to happen because that second pack of cars is there. So we have lost a couple cars. As Keystone and Matty Ice go to the outside of the racetrack. Keystone back to the point. That was a hell of a run that he took up there. But Ziles is going to stick to the bottom here. And hopefully, RJ Smitty, which is a lap down. Sorry, I shouldn't say hopefully. RJ Smitty on the bottom of the racetrack, towing the lead 2 cars behind him, trying to keep them in contention. And they are about to sniff up on that draft of Storm and Rogue Racer in front of them, both lap down cars. So currently, it is RKM and Keystone side by side for the lead here. And RKM's going to inch back in front. Keystone and Storm and Rogue are having a little bit of issues staying hooked up here, and RJ Smitty's not going to have any of that. He's just going to go around the outside. And Zyles is going up there with them, and Matty Ice and Keystone trying to follow suit behind with turnover back there as well. So we have 6 now. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got 5 lead lap cars in this pack right now, so I'm not sure who we lost. We lost JPR, who was running up there. And somebody else, couldn't tell you who. Memory's not that great. You will have to forgive me. Again, RJ Smitty leading this pack of cars, not on the lead lap. He is 1 lap down. RKM, the car behind in the 21, is your leader. Ziles in second. That is Keystone in third as the 8 of Storm. Not Storm. Who's in the 8? Hyper. Hyper's in the 8. And Rogue Racer, that 44 car. So this is your lead group. You know, this is probably a good spot for RJ Smitty. It's probably where he wants to be. Should the caution come out, technically he is 1 lap down. Or he's not even 1 lap down. He is still on the tail end of the lead lap here. So if he can keep himself out front, should a caution come out, he loops himself back around. And Rogue Racer would be your free pass, at least for the time being. If Hyper can hang on to the draft back there, he could get up there and potentially mix it up with Rogue for the free pass, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. It looks like he's kind of fallen off, and Rogue keeps latched on to the tail end of this lead draft here. It's kind of the race of attrition, and not damage attrition. It's the draft attrition. Because as you can see, if you lose that draft, how quickly you fall off from everybody else. You see the second group of lead lap cars there just coming off the exit of turn 2 as these guys thundered into turn 3. guys, I still cannot tell how many laps that is to go. I'll keep trying to get you an update. Oh, RKM slips up a little bit. Ziles lets him back in. Very generous. No, still cannot read how many laps that is to go. I apologize. Nonetheless, I kind of like the way this race is shaking out. It's not all about pushing and pushing and pushing. There is a little bit of strategy involved. You have to be good on pit road. Can't speed. I like how they're spread out a little bit. Makes it a little bit more interesting. Rogue Racer at the back of the pack there, ducking off for pit road, so that would hand the free pass position to the 8 car, who is just coming off of the pit road right now, I believe. You know, you wouldn't expect it to be so difficult, but it can be very tough here to keep that car on the apron and turn 1 and 2 when you're exiting pit road if you have to. You would expect you could just keep it wide open and just drive around, but not so much, as some guys are learning the hard way here. As we have another round of pit stops coming right now, and Keystone into the back of the 22 car. See, and that was part of the thing that shook out. So we do know if you brake while you're on the racing surface and you cause an accident, there is a penalty for it. So we'll have to see what the ruling is there, as we caught it on the live broadcast. And I know Keystone, he's always streaming as well. So we'll have to see if any decisions or penalties are handed down here. So as they come around, looks like these two groups of cars split up here, which is rare. They had all been pitting together beforehand, but I expect to see them this time around. Keystone staying out on the racetrack, surprisingly enough. And he, I believe, is all by himself. And it looks like RJ sped again. Man, he's having a rough go. There's RKM here, out on the racetrack, and currently shown in the 4th position, but since he has draft help behind him, I expect him to be your leader, with Matty Ice in 2nd once this cycles around. So we go back to Keystone here, out there all alone, and you can see how quickly that second pack of cars has caught and ran him down. So he will come to pit road this time by. If that second group thunders on by, that cost him a lot of time. A lot of time. Now then, that should hand the lead back to this 21 car, RKM, who's got the 43 of Matty Ice on his back bumper. And these two guys working together, two CEOs, pushing together around Daytona International Speedway. As they come around this time, RKM should reassume the lead as he comes around Keystone, who is on pit road. Still cannot make out laps remaining, and we saw them go around the 6 of Keystone. So you can see how much ground he lost. That is the lead 2 cars in front of him right there. Probably a good 8 seconds in front now. So just that one lap by himself, that's the damage it did. RJ Smitty no longer a shield for RKM up front. It is down to these 2 guys, it would appear. Maddie staying in line for the time being. But now you kind of got to wonder if these guys out front by themselves, you see that group of cars behind them there. There's got to be 5, 6, 7 cars back there. If they all link up and work together, do they have the time to run these 2 guys back down out front? I did not see a white flag there, so we still got some racing to go yet. We look back from the leader's point of view, there is definitely a healthy pack of cars behind these 2 guys. Do they have the time? That is the question. Yeah, you see the craziness going on back here, but these guys need to shape up and run together if they want to have any hope of catching these leaders. The 8 car in this pack of cars, I believe, is a lap down. Shouldn't be too much of a factor. But the 3 car of Storm now leading this pack as they file back into single file formation. That is this speed-making formation right there. That's what these guys need to do if they want any chance of catching these leaders. Silverado parked for the night. And RJ Smitty, a lonely man out there right now. A couple of speeding penalties probably sealed his fate tonight. And NB is out there running around. I believe that's JP. That's not JPR. Who's in the 1 car? Yeah, I forget who's in the 1. Nick Jamp out there in the 1. So those 2 guys running together. But at the front of the field, it is still RKM pulling the way around. There's Matty Ice on his back, but look how big that second group of cars has gotten. They are lurking back there. They need to work together. Let me see if I can't get in this chat and get a lap update for everybody. Just 1 second. Okay, we are 10 laps to go right now as they run. And you can see that second group of cars is packed back up. And we saw the 3 of Storm catch and almost pass RKM and Matty Ice beginning. And Keystone now leading the second group of cars. And I expect to see these guys this time around as they pull off the track. Oh, a little bit of contact. Keep it straight, boys, as they enter pit road cleanly. Good stuff. RJ Smitty out there, still a lonely man. JPR pit road, DJ on pit road, Hypertonic Rage on pit road, Keystone, and RKM thundering back around the racetrack here. And we will have to see if he's got what it takes to keep it out front. Keystone will assume the lead here, with RKM and Matty Ice chasing him down. And we will have to see, is RKM push or does he just go for the pass right away? He's going to look to the inside. The big block from Keystone. And Matty's going to go to the outside, try and carry that momentum around. It is not going to work. They are 8 laps to go as they run right now, so I will try and keep track as we wind down the laps. Currently, it is Keystone Cowboy out front. RKM back to third now. And now we should be 7 laps to go. And these 3 guys look like they're going to be duking it out for the win. Not sure what happened to that second group of cars. They have fallen way back. 7 to go as they run right now. And 3 titans of Misfits Racing League going to be duking it out for the win here at Daytona. So here's the hard thing. It takes 2 cars to pass 2 cars. So RKM is going to need some help, or Matty and RKM are going to have to gang up on Keystone here. Or we go 3 wide and we slug this out. Mono, a mono, a mono. So we'll have to see how this shakes out. Oh, man. Keystone loose down on the apron of the racetrack as RKM tried to push his way through the middle. Looks like it's going to work there, but I could tell you that driver, that 6 car, not going to like that too much. As they are 6 to go now. This is going to be a slug fest. And we're going to have to keep our eye on that second pack of cars. As you can kind of see them starting to lurk in that background there. I bet you these 3 might link up here, try and work together to not give that second group of cars to get caught up and mess this up for these 3 guys at the front of the pack. That is, well, you can't miss the colors of DJ there. Looks like JPR is with them, and maybe Hyper in that second group. Who's back there? That is Turnover King pulling that second group of cars. So Turnover, JPR, and DJ, a.k.a. Danica Jr., trying to get up there to go and party with these lead group of cars before this is all over. And I believe we just took 4 to go. Oh, hey, the YouTube broadcast is actually cleared up. I might be able to get a lap count. Woohoo! Again, RKM back on the point. I believe we are coming around for 4 to go here. That second group of cars definitely starting to close in, but I don't know if they're going to have enough time to do it, to catch up and to pass these guys. If they stay linked together like they are, it is going to be close. But, you know, Keystone getting into the apron a little bit right there. RKM a little bit of a wiggle. They are 4 laps to go as they run right now, so they need to stay linked up. They need to work together, and they just need to keep on pushing. As we're coming around for 3 to go when they get to the line this time by. RKM first, Keystone second, Matty Ice in third. Pretty suiting that it's these 3 that are duking it out for the checkered flag here at Daytona. 3 to go. Wonder if Matty's just trying to size them up here, or if, you know, what his kind of thoughts are to get by these 2 guys. It's hard to get by 1 person. It's damn near impossible to get by 2 by yourself. So we'll see. This might have to be a very well-timed slingshot. I wonder what Matty's thinking on how he's going to do this. We are at 2.5 laps to go. Pretty calm, cool, and collected right now, as you would expect, but things are going to get wild on the last lap here. It's Keystone taking a look to the outside, thinking about it. Maybe trying to lure RKM off the bottom. Open up that lane for himself as they take 2 to go. Keystone laying back here, looking to get some help from Matty so he can get a run on this 21 car. Your friends are where you find them. Keystone looking to the outside. He's got to run. What's Matty going to do is the big question here. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to help Keystone. He ducks back to the bottom. He doesn't know what he's doing. They're side by side for the lead. Keystone's going to inch ahead, and he's going to take it. RKM up to the top of the track, and Keystone to the point. He's out front. RKM now back to second. Matty stays in third as the white flag is waving. Keystone looking to take it. RKM to the outside of the racetrack. Matty going to stick to the bottom with Keystone. He's going to move up to second now. As we are on the last lap here, Keystone thunders into turn 1 for the final time, leading the way. Matty now looking for some help from RKM. I don't know if he's going to get any. Mono a mono. Oh, Keystone leaves the bottom open. Matty's looking low. RKM to the top side of the racetrack. What's going to happen here? Matty's going to go up top and help RKM. There's contact between the leaders. They're side by side. They bang again. Matty sticking to the top side of the track. RKM's pulling out front. Oh, and he's going to do it. He clears the Matty to the bottom. RKM throws the block, and he's going to do it. Checker flag. RKM's your winner. Matty Ice running second. Keystone, third place. What a finish. That was good stuff. I like that. Absolutely. Right on. Well, congratulations to the top 3 finishers here. It looks like Turnover King took 4th, JPR 5th, and DJ in 6th. No, sorry, DJ was 1 lap down. Storm Army took 6th, Zyle 7th, NB in 8th, Nick in 9th, DJ 10th, Hypertonic in 11th, Rogue in 12th, RJ Smitty 13th, and Silverado, who lagged out earlier on, engine failure, rounding out our 14 car field. So great race. Congratulations again to the 21 of RKM, and that's how you kick off season 9 of the Misfits Racing League. Good race, guys. Caution free, I might add, at Daytona, which is hard to do, and everybody in this lobby right now should be damn proud. No lag. Pretty solid race, actually. Well done. Fastest lap to RKM at the 47.035. So he's just taking all the money here tonight. Again, congratulations. And I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but what the hell. See if we can't get our top 3 in here. Give him a couple minutes. Looking for Mr. RKM, Mr. Matty, and Mr. Keystone to join me up in the booth. Hey, we got Mr. RKM joining us.
Hey there.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, sir.
That was excellent stuff.
That was some fun stuff. That was a heck of a battle those last few laps.
We caught all of it.
Cool.
Just trying to get...
Yeah, well, none of us were in the party to join it.
Okay. Looking for Keystone, who of course is not showing online. Where are you? Jay Keystone.
He left the party right after the race.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Close, but no cigar for Keystone. Let's see if we can't get Matty in here. Oh,
He's coming.
There's Keystone. All right. Third place finisher was Keystone, correct?
I'm not sure. It was either him or Matty.
Well, we'll start off with Keystone, Mr. Keystone Cowboy. Congratulations, man. Great run. Good pass for the lead there on the second to last lap. I thought you had it. Take us through that.
Story.
Take us
Same
through that
story,
final
same.
2.5 laps.
I mean, every season, every series, every race, leading coming to the last lap of Daytona and still lose. Nothing new.
Yeah, I mean it's this track is evil, and it's definitely not.
No, it's just some people are destined to win every one of them, and some of them are destined to lose every one of them, I guess.
Well, I tell you what, man, that car definitely looked strong out there tonight. You know, you look good in that 6 car. We like it.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I couldn't script a better end to that race than to have you 3 Titans slugging it out for the win. So,
Yeah, it was fun.
I'm sorry it's not a victory, but it's definitely still a top 3 and something, to kick the season off right. And congratulations, man.
Thanks.
I sent Matty an invite. I got him.
All right.
Hopefully he'll get in here soon. Oh, he left.
He gone.
He gone.
All right.
Anywho.
Well, while we wait for Mr. Matty,
Yeah.
let's have a chat with our race winner here, man.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, man. Good way to start off the season.
That was excellent. Did you have any fear that second group of cars was going to catch you?
Well, I noticed we started screwing around when we first caught Keystone, because I started playing around when we caught him, and I made it that 3 wide move to go for the lead, and I noticed they started reeling us in real quick. I was like, oh shit, what am I thinking? They're going to catch us. We keep doing this. So we just got in a line and started pulling back out again. So when we got to 2 to go, then we started screwing around again. We knew we were pretty safe then.
Yeah. Was there any fear when Keystone got by you on that second to last lap?
Actually, yeah, because you never know, man. Like, you just never know there if you're going to get the chance to get the run or if he's going to get it blocked in time. But you generate runs with these cars so quick. You know, they got to be so quick to block it or you're there.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But
and then I was grateful to be the 3rd card back, because then I got even more of a run.
Yeah, it was it was quite the cluster, man. Positions must have changed hands about 6 times in the last 2 laps between the three
Oh,
of
I
you.
bet.
So.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. That was so much fun. And it was, not a caution. Like, it was such good racing. And like, I couldn't have picked 2 other better guys to run it with. Hey, there he is. There's Matty.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah, I
here.
figured it out.
There you go.
How's it going, boys? Well, I know how it's going for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, it seemed to work out perfectly for you, man, and congratulations. I'm happy I got to call that one home for you. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Oh, we'll jump over to our second place finisher, Mr. Matty Ice,
What's up?
co-CEO of the league. Man, congratulations.
Yeah, the owners go 1-2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's how you do it. I mean,
that's pretty cool. And the 21 and the 43, that's kind of even cooler.
Old school.
No school like the old school, man.
Okay.
Well, I guess could you have done anything differently in those closing laps there to bring home that checker flag?
I don't know. If I was gonna shoot the gap, and then 21 closed the door real quick in the middle of him and the 6. But other than that, it was just try to push whichever one, the farthest that I could, and then try to make my move. It just so happened coming to the line, it was like, all right, well, I know I ain't gonna get the win, so I just might as well get the best finish I can.
Yeah. Well, you definitely did that, and I mean, it certainly made it exciting. I couldn't tell you who was gonna take the checker flag with 2 to go there. Your car was strong all night. I mean, you were really pulling a line for the majority of the night. So, great job.
Yeah, it was awesome. I like the plate tracks. I'm a plate track guy. I like them. So once I got out front, I mean, obviously the main goal is to stay out front, but then with these new cars, the runs that you get in them are so crazy, and it's so hard to actually stay locked to somebody's back bumper. So it was like I was pushing the 21, and then, bam, I got shot up to the outside, and nobody was there, so just got to fall back and regroup. But
yeah,
these cars add a whole new playing level to the league, so it's fun. I'm excited to see what the season holds.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Well, I look forward to calling more races for you guys as I can, because if there
thanks for doing this.
Yeah,
that's
thank
awesome.
you very much, man. I can't wait to watch it.
I know I can't wait to watch it. I might have to wake the wife up just to make her watch it with me too.
Yeah, as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna go sit down and watch it.
And then Thing One will be able to watch it tomorrow. I'll sit him down and be like, hey, you want to see something cool? Watch this.
Right on. Well, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks to everybody in the league. On a
It was a great race.
side, it was a great race. I mean,
all the way through, and it wasn't even a lag fest for Daytona. There was a couple of here and there little tiny shots, but nothing. Usually Daytona is really bad.
You get that one good lag that's a lag wreck, and it takes out 3/4 of the field. And I mean, if you ask Smitty, though, the cautions are broken.
Yeah, there was one wreck that took 3 cars out that should have been a caution that didn't happen.
We caught that at the very beginning of the race there. Right at the first round of pit stops, it looked like there's a little bit of a kerfuffle getting onto pit road.
Yeah, some rainbow missed pit road.
Yeah.
A rainbow that shall remain Danica nameless.
Exactly.
Dumbass.
But all right, guys, we are going to wrap up today's broadcast. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you next time on the Misfits Racing League.
Later, boys.
See ya.